Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and today I'm reviewing a winery that is going to be featured on the upcoming Pink Society chat. So stay tuned to learn about this rosé from Tessier Winery. Hey everybody, okay, so let's go ahead and get started with today's wine. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 2019 Tessier Winery Femme Fatale Rosé. It is 8% Pinot Noir, 92% Grenache Noir, 12.8% alcohol by volume, and the winemaker's a nerd. Like, she's a scientist, which is cool, but she's a nerd because she added the pH. It's 3.1 pH and it's 21.2 bricks at harvest. So thank you for putting that on there for like the other nerds like me who actually do want to see that info. One thing I will say is it's noticeably hazy. It does not look like it was fined and filtered, but we'll see if that translates. Slightly effervescent. That was not expected at all. Anyway, so let's take a look at the color. You are a pale salmon on the nose. Oh, so okay. Getting strawberry, a little bit of watermelon, slight hint of peach. It smells like a river rock. Like there's this minerality to it. There is a little bit of, it smells like tart raspberry, but then on the flip side, there's this really interesting, almost like slightly candied cherry. But based on the pH and the bricks and the fact it's 12.8%, I don't anticipate this being medium dry or possibly even off dry. I kind of anticipate this being a dry wine. Yeah, so just a lot of red fruit, a little bit of a little bit of peach, just a tiny bit of peach. But in that interesting effect where you have that kind of like that tart raspberry note, and then you have this kind of candied red cherry. All right, let's see how it translates into the taste. Medium plus acid, medium body. The thing that you're gonna notice whenever you taste this wine is it doesn't zing you up front like a lot of higher acid rosés. The fruit really hits you on that approach on the front of that palate and goes really all over your mouth very quickly. There is also almost like a little bit of like a slight cantaloupe note that I'm getting on the palate that I didn't get on the nose. I would say fruit is medium plus intensity on the fruit. It has a pretty good intensity to it. Alcohol, low alcohol. You're not really going to taste the alcohol at all on this wine. It's very much like a sit by the pool and drink it type of wine. It pairs best with the pool. The other thing I can see on this is grilled hot dogs. I kind of think of pairing this with a grilled hot dog, not like a beef hot dog, like a normal, like just normal pork mix hot dog. I would this could be fun. I could see this grilled hot dogs, very little on them, just good quality hot dogs. It has a really good amount of acid to kind of zing that fruit straight into like being prominent. So whenever I'm moving it around, I'm getting nothing but fruit. When I swallow, the acid kind of goes all under my tongue and like really pushes out those salivary glands and prevents my mouth from drying, but also pulls that fruit up. It actually elongates the finish a little bit. It's a very interesting wine because normally I'll have like high acid rosés and they're just kind of like really zingy, or I'll have these sort of moderate take on rosés. This is almost like a blend of those. It's almost like it kind of zings you, but not when you expect it to, and the fruit is really there all the way through, which you also kind of don't expect in a rosé that has like this type of zinginess on the acid. So yeah, I mean, it's really kind of a fun rosé. But is it good? So let's go ahead and get to the blick. Balance, I think you're in balance, so full point there. Length, medium finish, half a point. In terms of intensity, medium plus on the palate, but medium on the nose, so half a point. And complexity, I'm gonna go ahead and give you another half a point because you have a whole bunch of fruit like all over the place. It's really nice to see a broad gamut. The only other thing I could think to this would be to maybe pick up like some mallow to make it more complicated, but I mean, this is already a pretty good wine, and I don't know with that kind of pairing that I was talking about with drinking it by the pool eating a hot dog if I would want mallow in that case. But with that being said, it could add to the complexity. So 0.5 point on the complexity. In the end, that's 2.5 points. I'm gonna give you good. I think this wine is pretty cool. It has some really nice acid that brings up all that fruit. And like I said, it kind of does this nice thing where it's almost like a mix between like a really high acid Cali Rosé and a sort of like more of a traditional like Provence Rosé, where you're gonna have a lot of fruit. The acid's gonna be toned back a little bit more, but then this is like their love child in terms of how they're working out on my palate, and I'm really enjoying it. I would enjoy it more if I had a grilled hot dog. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the Tessier Winery Femme Fatale Rosé? Are you going to be joining us on this Thursday's Pink Society chat? All you have to do is go on Twitter and just search for #Pink Society and label all your tweets with #Pink Society, and you're part of the crew. I will see y'all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime. I know my wife keeps hot dogs around here somewhere, but she hides them in places, like weird places of the fridge, so she can snack on them when I'm not around, because she eats weird snacks like that. I need to do a whole episode once in my live stream about my wife's weird snacking habits and pairing them with wine. Might do that. Yeah, stay tuned.